Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and I'm so glad that you guys are joining me because we are setting up my November Frankenplanner today. So for my new viewers, welcome. My returning viewers, welcome back. I'm glad that you guys are joining me. So for those who don't know, basically a Frankenplanner means that you are taking pieces from multiple planners and you're creating one planner from it. So in this video, I will show you what I use in my Frankenplanner and how I set it up. So if you guys want to set this up with me and maybe it'll inspire you to do your own Frankenplanner, grab your stuff and let's get started. All right, so we have, now I'm gonna just let you know, I haven't done any of the monthlies yet. I'm so behind. I feel like that's kind of a normal thing, so I just kind of roll with the punches. But this is my current planner. I'm gonna move everything off to the side. So this is my current planner and I'm gonna kind of show you how I have it set up. So I have just like some note pages in the very front. These could probably go somewhere else in here. I'll figure that out later. And then I have my first page, I have my yearly calendar, I have my perpetual calendar, and then I just have like some pages that I've created. These are like my word of the year pages that I have created, and I've gone back all the way to 2020, which I actually ended up using this one for 2 years. And then I have my sections. So we have my pre-plan section, which I use a Simply layout for. I just basically jot down notes. I actually really didn't put anything in here this week. But since this is the last week of it and I really didn't write anything down, boom, look at that. We can take that out. And then we go to my daily, which I use just a monthly calendar for bills, or I'll use it for like to-dos. I use a, what is this called? I use a dashboard. Oh my gosh. And then it goes into the daily. I will use like one of these for a dump page. But yeah, then it just goes into the fantastic daily layout. And then from there, we go to my main, which is like my home planner, my catch-all sort of thing. And I have been using, this month, I have been using the checklist layout. And I am really enjoying it so far. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so I have, like I originally have it as the dashboard, but I kind of switched it out this month. The only thing that I didn't switch out was just the monthly. So the weekly and the monthly are actually two different planners. And then we go to my social media, which is normally a vertical, but this month I have been using a horizontal and I'm really enjoying the horizontal. Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, I love it. So, I don't know yet if I'm going to be using the horizontal again. I'm thinking probably, but I'm going to get it set up with the vertical and then I'll kind of decide on a weekly basis. And then I have the reading planner, which is from Keleva Plan. I set it up for 1 week this month and I actually didn't use it. I then ended up, like I set it up for the week of the 9th or the 15th because I didn't even get a chance to set it up for the first week of October. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about redating this, and I'm going to be using this same exact planner for November. So I'm actually going to be taking this one out as well. And I'm going to take out, I'm going to go back and I'm actually going to take out all of these as well. And then I just have like some extra pages. So I just keep like some of these daily pages. I keep some of the checklist pages from the monthly layout, some dot grid filler paper. I think what we're gonna do, I haven't really been using this. Like I was trying to use this more for like my journaling, but I honestly really haven't been. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away this daily emotion check-in page. I'm going to leave the emotion processing just because I really like the feelings wheel and I really like the feelings list, and I'm going to leave that in. And then I have one of those little pockets, those envelopes. I love those. And then I have a folder. I'm not going to turn this just because I actually have my son's birth certificate on the other side. Let's not show that. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and now get my Frankenplanner set up. So the way that I do this is I have covers and I have discs that I use as like a holder place for my Frankenplanner. And basically that means that I'm going to be putting all of the layouts in here, or like all of the weeks in here. So then that way, when I go to take everything out from this one at the end of the month, I just move it from one into the other. So it makes it really, really easy for me. But this way, I also have everything set up. So all I have to, so like when I need to like plan my months, I can be able just to go to this one, go to that month and get it set up. Let's start with my pre-planner. So we're going to put this in. I love having, like, I don't necessarily like to use the bookmarks for like where I'm at in the week, but I really like the bookmarks for separating the sections. So the first one is November. And by the way, like this is just going to be tossed. There's no reason for me to save that. I'm not even saving the dividers. And as I say that, let's also get rid of that divider too. That just felt, actually that divider I wanted to save because of the design. Just kidding. Okay, so we're going to take November out of here. Now I love the Simply layout because it is, I mean, quite literally in the name, it is a simple layout. So you have the dashboard pages on each side, and that's it. You can add in like filler paper if you need extra. I do that with work. I use the Simply layout for work. So when I need to add, like when I need more pages, I end up putting in filler paper, and it just works out really, really well. Then we are going to put in my daily planner. I mean, my daily is quite literally my ride or die. So when I originally set it up, I set it up as I was using the Stargazer. It was an 18-month planner. I have actually since changed my mind because, hey, you can do that. And we are using the monthly layout, the Nordic Brights, because I want to be able to use the monthly calendar. So it's already dated up. I am not using an undated. And then I can be able to use the dashboard pages. And then I have my little brain dump page as well. So it's just really, really handy. So we're going to put in the Nordic Brights into there. And then I am going to be taking, wait, where did my, right here. I'm like, where did it go? Yeah, we're going to be taking this. Okay, hold on. I think I have to take off like half at a time. Now, one thing that I may actually do, because I want to be able to use this page. So what I think I will do is, come on. Let me see. we're going to take this one out. Okay, I need one more page, so that way I can be able to have 30. So I actually have extra daily sheets, so I went ahead and grabbed an extra one for this month, and then I'm going to put some extras in the back as well. All right, so that gives us, basically, that gives us for my daily, the monthly, the dashboard. Then we have a brain dump page, and then it goes straight into 30 days of dailies. I love it. It makes me happy. And then this one is going to be taken out because I don't use it currently, so I don't need that. So that was the daily planner. Next we have my catch-all. When I labeled it, I probably should have put catch-all instead of main or home. I may eventually change it, but I don't know. So we are going to be using the Fun Illustrations, which is a dashboard. But again, I reserve the right to make any change to the layout. And if I don't use the dashboard layout, then it's just like I have an undated planner, and I have a checklist layout, and I'll kind of show those at the end. So if I decide that I don't want to use the dashboard, then this will basically go into like my extra layout notebook, and I will use a different layout. All right, then we come to my social media. So we're going to put that tab in. I love having these dividers in it. I really, really, truly do. So that one is, I'm using the Seasonal Whimsy, which is a classic vertical. So November, where are you? Here you are. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in. I love that this one is a seasonal planner. Seasonal planners just make me so happy. Okay, so we have the monthly, and then it goes straight into a vertical. But again, I reserve the right to change the layout. And then we're going to put in, nope, we're doing reading first. So for the reading, I opted to also include one of these little sticker things that have like the monthly. So then that way, if I decide that I want to put in a date for the month, I can. And I'm just bringing back the Kell of a Plan reading that I was intending to use for October. And I think I'm actually going to decorate this as well. And it's not even going to bother me that this is, you know, obviously showing a Halloween, because of the fact that the first week in the November planners includes Halloween. So it actually kind of works out really, really well. What I am going to do is I'm going to take just a pink sticker. I think it's one that it coordinates enough with the stickers, and I'm going to cut it in half, so then that way I can use it to change out the date. See? Worked really, really well. And I even have next week set up already. All right, and then we go to my extras section, which since I already have some extras in there, I'm not going to take anything out, but I am just going to put those in. And then I may come across some other pages that I want to include in with the extras. And for now, I'm going to fit them all into here. And then when I actually put everything into this planner for the month of November, which is going to be like end of this week, I can go ahead and kind of finalize which extra pages do I want in there. So there we go. We are all set up. And if you see, you can see like the difference between the start of a month and the end of the month. So how my Frankenplanner is built is we have my pre-plan, which is the Simply layout, and then my daily planner, which is actually a daily. I love it so much. Like, this was like one of my favorite things that Happy Planner came out with. And then my November is my catch-all is the fun illustrations. While it is a dashboard, I will probably be changing to the checklist layout. Actually, let me show you that. So what I have is I have these two planners. So this one is an undated horizontal. This is a checklist modern months that came out in the 18-month. I was using it for like a mental health journal. It just wasn't working for me. So I've just basically been like, for October, I used the whole month of October for my catch-all. So if I decide that I want to go that route again, I will just take the pages out of here and use them in place in my actual planner. And then the pages that I don't use, so if I decide that I'm not going to be using these, they will end up going into here, which is where I'm basically keeping like extra weeks. So this way, if I decide that I want to, maybe I just want to have fun. Maybe I just want to decorate an extra spread just because I can. But then I have, these are actually dividers that I could potentially get rid of. I just haven't made that decision yet. But then I have like some undated horizontals. So then that way, if I want to use horizontal for a week, I can. And yeah, like I really, really like having it. We also apparently have in here a whole bunch of the checklist. That probably came from the Stargazer. And then those are like pages that I've decorated up. I just didn't use them. So yeah, I like having a notebook that just has a whole bunch of layouts in it. All right, so back on track with this. After the catch-all, we go to my social media, which is a vertical. But yeah, we'll probably end up using the horizontal because I've enjoyed it so much. And then the reading is the Keleva plan. So it is all undated, so you do have to date it up yourself. And then my extras is just extra pages that I just like to have in the planner. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you watched it all the way through, I want you to tell me, what is your favorite layout to plan in? And if it's different, what is your favorite layout to decorate? Thank you guys so much. Thumbs up, subscribe, click that notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.